In today's wrap-up, a sitting of the expert working group representing Armenia, Azerbaijan and Russia took place. The group has been set up to work on the issue of unblocking transport links in the region. The three nations are currently represented by delegations chaired by the deputy PMs of the three countries. Issues discussed included the condition of existing railway networks, many of which have been left unused since the collapse of the USSR, as well as possible road routes between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The statement released by the working group stated that preliminary views were exchanged and further discussions will take place. Earlier, CivilNet reported that there will be two expert subgroups, which will work on unblocking the region's transport links. It is known who will be involved in the unblocking expert subgroups by the Armenian side. On January 30th, the meeting of the Deputy Prime Minister of Armenia, Meher Krikorian, and the Deputy PMs of Russia and Azerbaijan took place in Moscow. And CivilNet's team went to the village of Nerkin, Khndzoresk. After the end of war agreement, Armenian forces had to move back about 15 hectares, retreating back to Soviet-era borders. Many of the villagers felt helpless as their lands were handed over to Azerbaijan. Despite this, there have been no hostilities reported in the village's vicinity. Our team spoke to the residents of the village to get their perspective and to find out how they feel about going from being miles away from the Azeri border to only a few hundred yards. Our team also revisited the Amulsar gold mine near the town of Jermuk. The mine has been blockaded by protesters who have raised concerns about the ecological impact the mine's operation will have, whilst Lydian International, the company running the mine, is insisting that the blockade is illegal. A few days ago, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan spoke at a government session about the possibility of presenting attractive proposals to investors and touched upon the issue of the Amulsar gold mine. Our team went to see the situation and spoke to protesters and workers alike to get their take. And the Armenian General Benevolent Union has announced that it will allocate financial support to young Armenians through two programs: a scholarship for Armenian studies at Oxford University and a grant for research focusing on Artsakh. In our studio, Lena Sarkisyan, the AGBU's board member and education specialist, explains in detail the goal of these two funds and how this initiative came to be. And finally, the Armenian Missionary Association of America started its mission in Artsakh in 1995. The organization began implementing programs to support locals in the region. The main projects were kindergartens, development centers, sponsorship programs of socially vulnerable people, and a number of other programs. CivilNet has made a video report about the AMAA and their operations in Armenia and Artsakh.